It's great to see you, Jerry. And I'm sure you're jacked up for not just obviously being a Pro Bowl coach next week, but Rise of the 49ers is an upcoming 4-part docuseries on AMC networks. And there was a premiere last night, and you and Montana Young and a whole bunch of people were out there, correct?
Yeah, Rich, and it brought back so many great memories, man. And just being in that room with all of those great players, from Steve Young, Joe Montana, Ronnie Lott, Eric Wright, and the list just went on and on. Charles Haley. It just brought back so many great memories and what we stood for, because we wanted to win championships. We didn't just want to just win football games. It was important to win these right here, rings.
Right.
And, Eddie DeBarlo, he was there,
Nice.
Carmen Policy. And it just, just watching Bill, stand up by the board, just break everything down to a science where we were going to go and attack the opponent and win that football game.
You're referring to, obviously, Walsh there. What was his superpower, Jerry?
He could get in your head.
Oh.
He never let you feel comfortable. I had a game, I think it was the third game of the season. It was against the Rams. That was my coming out party. I think I had over 10 receptions. I had a couple of touchdowns. I had over 200 yards or something like that. So he sent this trainer someone from upstairs down to the locker room to tell me to come upstairs. And I'm walking upstairs and I'm thinking, I'm finally going to get Bill to say, hey, look, great job, pat me on my back. And I walked into the room and he looked at me and he told me he wanted more. And he never wanted you to feel comfortable, and he wanted you to continue to work hard. And I think that's the reason why we were able to win, so many games and so many Super Bowls.
How'd you take that coaching? How'd you take it?
I took it as, hey, he saw more in me. He wanted more.
Oh, you weren't like, you didn't have the, first blush to say, what are you talking about? Did you see what I just did? You didn't do any of that?
Don't say that. No, you don't say that to the GOAT, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Hey, the greatest coach of all time, you don't say that. You just take his words and you just try to use that as fuel. And I was walking back downstairs, and as I was walking back downstairs, Rich, I noticed that Joe and Ronnie Lott, they were walking upstairs also, and I just told those two guys, I said, good luck.
Because he was probably going to tell them the same thing, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Think about that. The greatest quarterback ever, Joe Montana, he was probably going to tell him the same. The greatest defender, because when it came to Ronnie Lott, Ronnie was like the enforcer on the football field. He was going to hit someone, even if he had to knock himself out. So he was going to tell them the same. And I think that's why we were able to win so many games and so many championships, because everybody knew that we had to be great leaders and we had to set the standard, and we were willing to do that.
What was the line, Chris? You found the line?
Jerry, so that's the end, near the end of your rookie year, week 14. You had 10 catches for 241 yards and a touchdown.
That's it.
I would think that's not bad, right?
Against the Rams, you're right.
You said 200. You said 240?
41.
Yeah, don't short him at one.
I guess I needed to be like around that 250 or that 300 range.
Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, I love stories like that. I absolutely love stories like that.
And Rich, can I tell you one? I tell you one now?
Please.
The first episode, and this was something that shocked me, because I think it was Paul Bryant.
Okay.
Paul Bryant gave Bill the opportunity to coach under him, but Paul Bryant, actually, he was jealous of Bill, and he didn't
Oh, you're talking about Paul Brown. You're talking about Brown. You're talking about the owner of the Bengals, right? That's what you're talking about, Paul Brown. Yeah.
He didn't want Bill to be successful. And the first episode, I'm watching this and I'm saying to myself, wow, I didn't even know that. So I know there's going to be an episode 2, 3, and 4, but man, it got off to it got off to a great start, and I'm looking forward to seeing 2, 3, and 4.
Didn't Bill Walsh, wasn't he the first one to come up with first 15 scripted? Right? Yeah. He was the one who's like, here's what we're going to do. We're going to come up with 15 plays, we're going to script them, and we're going to stick to them best we can. And that was like, oh, that's a heck of an idea.
That was amazing, because now it's like the players, they have something to go off, and to be honest with you, it was like I'm already playing the game in my head the night before. I'm putting myself in those situations where I know what I have to do and how I can impact the game. So those 15 plays, they were very important, and I think it really got us off to a great start. Then after that, you have to make adjustments and do all of those things. But the platform was already pretty much it was already built right from the start, and I think that's why we won so many games.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app, 12 to 3 Eastern.